guys! So, if you guys heard any talking or anything weird during that, I apologize. I had my friend's stream open and I completely forgot. And then my friend sent a message in the chat going, "Are you talking?" Sorry. So, anyway, here we are. So we're actually on the last round of investigation and trial. So this is it. This is like the last part that we're going to be doing in this game for now. Hi friend! It's good to see you. So yeah, this is going to be the last little bit for this game. There is a final case in this game that besides this one, but like I said before, it was added later, so we're gonna come back and play that one later. Good to see you too. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. I totally should have taken a nap, but by the time I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap, I was like, oh wait, I streamed tonight. What time is it? I don't have time to take a nap. So I might be a little groggy by the end of this. Let me get comfy. So stylish, thank you. I always try to be. I'm actually kind of cold. This is a crop top, so I'm like, got my belly out and everything, and so I've got my little heater on, because Zeffy likes to keep it cold in this house. So I'm always freezing. So here we are. We're gonna start the next round of investigation. If you guys don't remember, the last thing Edgeworth said to us is that he remembers committing a murder. So, whose is that? I don't know. Last case in this game is super hard. I mean, Town of Wright isn't exactly an easy case by any stretch either. Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard, is that the Rise from the Ashes is kind of a pain in the ass, which is why we're going to come back to it. You're just hanging out making dinner? What you having for dinner? I'm having fish. Edgeworth murdered. Yeah. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about, Maya? He murdered Deadass! I think he killed his dad, but on accident. That's my bet. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? I don't know, Maya. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Chicken teriyaki. Ooh. I'm just gonna have some tilapia tonight. So, that'll be yummy. We've got a friend coming over, so we're gonna have tilapia with some fries. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. He'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo! How's everyone doing? Larry. Gotta break the tension. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Probably gonna have some Arby's or something if I decide to have something for dinner. You should have dinner. Always have dinner. I'm very vocal about make sure you eat. Sometimes, even if it's late, like today I didn't have lunch until 2, but yes, always eat something. This is such a good case. Yeah, I know, I'm really excited, a tiny goose. We're actually right at the end of it, so I'm excited. I ate a big bag of popcorn not too long ago. Good. Make sure you have an actual meal today, though. All of you in chat, make sure you have an actual meal and drink some water today. That's my wisdom right now. I'm swooning in the aisles. How am I? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Oh, well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Does a cup of ramen noodles or a 10-piece nugget count as a meal? Yes, definitely. That's nutrition in your body that you ate, you know? It's not the most nutritious, and it's not a lot, but a cup of ramen noodles and a 10-piece chicken nugget, like that's good. As long as he eats something. Those are my breakfast and lunch. There you go. Better breakfast than I had. I didn't eat breakfast. And I ran out the door. Totally forgot to grab lunch. Luckily I got home only at like 2:30, so I just had a late lunch. I approve of Larry wanting both Maya and Phoenix to swoon over him. Heart. Yeah, I love it. I love Larry. I also had a biscuit at changeover. I worked for Wendy's. Oh, that's good. See, you've had a better meal than I had. I had, let's see, I had some pasta at like 2:30. And then I had a mochi and some pickles. That's about it. That's about all I've had today. I feel like I had something else. No, yeah, that's it. So you've had more of a meal than I have today. Larry's a player. You seen how many girlfriends he has? Yeah, exactly. He's totally swings both ways, though. He wants us to swoon over him. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Thank you for following it, Tiny Goose. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Aw, us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? I had chicken and rice for lunch and omelet for breakfast. Seriously, you guys had better food than I did today. I want to grab some pecan pie from the cafe. I'm jealous. I'm just looking forward to dinner. I love fish. I'm so excited for dinner. Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? You guys were like 9! Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? What kind of class trial? Like the Danganronpa class trials? Because, that's a little intense for some grade schoolers. You remember, Larry? Spring, the end of 3rd grade? I need to move this. I can't even see my screen. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Ooh, pecan pie. I don't think I've ever had pecan pie. No, I don't think I have. So if somebody wants to make me a gluten-free, lactose-free, soy-free pecan pie, I'd be up for it. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Get the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or in the library committee. Give me right back my 50 cents I owe you. Didn't read all of those. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Pretty easy, I think. Look at him! I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went toward the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Oh, that's so precious. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. This is based on a true story. The writer of the series, Shu Takumi, found a piggy bank on the playground when he was in grade school. Teachers accused him of stealing it, made him go to a classroom he'd never been in, and returned to a girl he had never met while he was crying the whole time. Wow. This is a precious baby, edgy. This is so... wow. I can't believe that. I just need to use margarine and gluten-free crust. I have a gluten-free crust in my fridge, actually. And margarine. So, it's not that hard. This was so cute. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, they're so cute. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Sometimes teacher can be dicks. Yeah, as a teacher I agree. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best of friends. Oh, Maya's crying. I feel the same way, Maya. They were so tiny and so cute. Oh, I love kids. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. I ordered myself some dinner because I'm a good noodle and I'm hungry but too lazy to cook. Yeah, I feel that. I just like to cook. We usually, if we don't cook, we usually still cook. But it's like, if we don't like actually make dinner, we're usually having like easy mac and noodles and stuff. Or leftovers. So, but we usually cook. Just cause we're good noodles and don't spend money on ordering food that much. We don't actually like hardly ever order food. If we're gonna eat out, we'd like actually go out to eat. We rarely do like Uber Eats and stuff. So, I like cooking and baking, but I'm also lazy. Yeah, I feel that. Made some zucchini bread not too long ago. I've never had zucchini bread. So again, if somebody wants to make me some gluten-free, lactose-free, soy-free zucchini bread, I'll take it. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Look at him! I love him! I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. Famous defense attorney. He's so cute. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 and said it. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. I'm buying fancy cheese for when I don't want to cook. It's good. I could probably make it that way, but okay. It tastes more like cinnamon, nutmeg, and walnuts than anything. That's how most, like, cake and bread is. It's like banana bread, but it's mostly just like cinnamon and nuts, you know. Which is also banana bread. I don't know. There's an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? Hee nut. Childish. What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. Tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. Yeah, people kind of change when they see their father, like, get shot in front of them. I mean, it was 3rd grade, but this guy also went through, like, a traumatic thing. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So that's why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except, I don't remember saying I do it for free. Musical theater fans, isn't this the same plot as Legally Blonde becoming a lawyer to meet a boy? Or am I wrong? Sweetie, text Angelo. Angelo loves Legally Blonde. I don't think that's the plot of Legally Blonde. I think she specifically becomes a lawyer even though her boyfriend doesn't want her to, or something like that, but I don't know. Text Angelo. Real? He was in 3rd grade. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. I left the real me in 3rd grade. I'd like to go back to that one. That kid was smart. Aw, Nick. Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. What do we have? Clean out some stuff. Okay. There he is! There's Edgy. See if he'll talk to us. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard about the story at the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Yeah, Maya, stop embarrassing Phoenix. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny a reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. You know, fair! Fair enough! One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. that day 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. That Jnana Yogi had been not of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Yeah, including cheating and shit. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Drink water, guys. When Nightbot says that it includes you, make sure you drink some water. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has been taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's all a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. He looks so sad. I want to give him a hug! Show you. The stance has no opening. Oh. I didn't catch this before. Jnana Yogi. Court bailiff, trapped in an elevator with Edgeworth. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. So more proof, because the parrot's name is Polly. More proof that that guy is Jnana Yogi. I didn't even catch that. Okay. Let's move. If there's anyone else to talk to. There he is. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. And I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble now. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Okay. That's fine. That's not where I want to go anyway. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing? Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Here's where I want to be. You're too nice, small nerd. I am nice. Just want to hug Edgeworth. He's a good boy. The old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing the throat anywhere. Why, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes? But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Don't look like anyone's around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Murder, that's what. Hello, hello. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn the heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just, when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Sorry. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. Only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Stupid bot. Zeffy, could you kick the bot, please? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth on the lake, getting in the boat, firing twice, is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions from that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean, get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Sorry. Told you I should take a nap. Say, Nick, don't people usually put up pictures of fish on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. Don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. But the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. I do feel like we're having two different conversations here. Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Oh, Maya. forest here behind the bushes. Nick, the forest! There's someone in there. You're right, there's a few police missing in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Why are we yawning so much all of a sudden? There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in one boat from the dock. Apparently the police took the actual boat that was used at night. Dude, there's a space for one more boat at the dock. Okay. Okay, Grossberg wanted to talk to us if we found anything. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. 'Cause you're sleepy? Yeah, but I mean, like, I was sleepy earlier and I wasn't yawning as much, like before stream started. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, who won't be coming back today? Oh, really? He said there were some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. Shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the Wright caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men mean myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations in the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? A suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. It was that case that changed my life. Tomorrow, on December 28th, the statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it'll never be erased from my memory. Never. I'm going to start Edgeworth. I'm trying to see if maybe I need to present him one of these. Because he was saying it earlier, he didn't remember the actual order. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Okay. Let's see, is Grossberg here now? No. Okay. There's something else we have to do. Maya, what do I have to do? What do you need to do, Maya? You know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Okay, Maya, you're not helpful. It's all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and won't let go. Let's see. There's probably something we're missing in the park. We examined everything in here. We examined everything out here. Do I need to examine the beach again? Got an email. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Hmm? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Guess Larry has today off. He's pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. No one's going to sit here on a cold day like today. Well, unless they were eating a samurai dog. How would that change the temperature, I wonder? You seem troubled, Nick. No, who, me? A trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat, doghouse, right exit. Okay. Is there something we need to talk to you about? Yeah. That's what I missed. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Sorry. Pulling out my footrest. There we go. I'm gonna lean back a little. I realize I'm gonna turn these on. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and the stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why do you want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. Turn on my heater, I'm cold again. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. Help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In days I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But it's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? I say sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it this way, the letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about the DL6. Now we think to talk to Grossberg. No, I am my father. Mr. Grossberg! Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding! I can't believe you're not! My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Who's texting? No! I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma's an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called him a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? If everyone knows, why isn't he in prison? Well, we only just found out that Edgeworth might have killed his father. So, like, yeah. And Yanni Yogi was found innocent. That's why he's not in jail. So, we'll see. Although Edgeworth might be going to prison at the end of this. Who knows? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son. It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh, so this is the letter? No, that dude falsified evidence. Oh, that? Oh, yeah. Because it's Japan, and no one cares. They want people in jail, I guess. So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I'm gonna say Yogi. Maybe it was Yogi? Yanni Yogi? He claimed he wrote himself this letter, then followed his own instructions. Yeah, I guess that would be what happened. Perhaps you think Yogi has a split personality? And it's definitely a possibility, yes. No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. Oh, right. Yes, right. I'll ask you again. Karma? Could it be Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. You used to see it all the time in court reports. What? But that means the one who told Yogi to kill was... Correct. Man from Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Why would... What the fuck is going on? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point toward the court finds Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know Edgeworth's past like that? Even Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. Because he's a bastard. I agree, he's a motherfucking bastard. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and thought though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. He wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. Well then why did Yanni Yogi get off the hook? If he wasn't right in the head at the time, that's an accident, right? Why wasn't he? That's what I'm saying. Fuck these guys. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits to it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so. Yogi pled insanity. That's different than manslaughter in the right line. I guess it's true. Oh, I accidentally hit the button. Police files might hold something of interest. Put this way, so I'm still warm, but it's not directly on me. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Grossberg is a twist villain, I know. I don't think so. He's just an old guy. Then again, Zeffy would know better than me. So maybe you just need to text Zeffy. Dusty as always. You're only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Fun karma. Wow, these are all the case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. Guess my sister's case report is in here too, quietly gathering dust. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. Label says, unsolved cases, evidence. Huh. Unsolved cases? Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Ugh, you're even grosser head on. You. How'd you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Front-facing Von Karma is so gross. It's disgusting to look at, yes. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. You can see how this guy is Edgeworth's mentor. I don't like the smile he has. This is all sorts of disgusting. Mr. Edgeworth's your student, right? A romanticist who still can't share the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because you dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of the trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Well, you're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 incident in court. To do with him. Anything I can talk to you about? Prosecutor will give you a defense attorney information about free. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder? Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Shit. What is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People usually don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter. No! Oh, what are you? Nick, Run! Oh, shit. Maya! Out of my way. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could. One shot from the thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! I'm gonna cry. Maya! Ugh. Has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. This is why you don't confront them early. Yeah, but it's what I was supposed to do. Maya, she's holding something. What's that? A bullet? DL6 evidence. Number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Remember, Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Yeah, I know this way you don't confront them early, but like, that was very clearly what I needed to do. Because I was thinking, I was like, man, I don't want to show this to him because he's gonna like attack me, take it from me, something, and I was right. But it's what we had to do to trigger the trial to start. So karma from the front is nightmare fuel. It is. Was talking to Phoenix, not you. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I really didn't want to show it to him. Like, I was debating. I was like, man, is this what I gotta do? This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. I want to hug him! He looks so sad! Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope my karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fears. Promised I captured a runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. She's adorably awkward. I know, she's so perfect. I love her. I would purposely shock people. She needs a head pat and a cookie. She needs a lot of things. She needs... yeah. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember it, and I'm going to prove it. Somebody tell her she's doing a good job. I want to tell her so many things. I want to hug Maya. She's the best. I'm not ready for trial, y'all. I'm not. I know what Mia needs. What? I know what her Mia form needs. Yeah, I know what you want to do. She's still 17 though. Even when she's channeling Mia. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day in our proceedings in this trial. Ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker is yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Hermia form needs a hug and a pat on the head. That's what I thought. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. My testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I want a snack. I don't need a snack. I'm gonna have dinner. I just gotta beat this case. I gotta save. What you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. But is he Yami Yugi? He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wasn't running away or nothing. He's just about to say what? It's so hard for you to quietly listen when someone is talking. If I said quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Yeah? Let's send him to the Shadow Realm. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmet. You see, she only eats these high-quality bird platelets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. She weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't she go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost. Witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. These are really fun to play with. This necklace has a bunch of, like, chains hanging down. It's just really fun to play with. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yeah, seems like it. And how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with the incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having any memory. You know exactly what you did. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. Listen, yes, of course, that's what I'm doing. ADHD student, of course. If I had my chewy necklace, I'd be chewing on that, but I always forget to put it on. This is just fun. Because these chains are kind of big, and then these are really thin. Von Karma legit has the scariest voice ever. Yeah, it terrified me the first time I heard it. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cocker's head? That's impossible. Glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Farewell, witness. Please continue. Blueprints, you should hear him in Spanish dub. He sounds exactly like Wario. How can you say he had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim of Margaret Hammond. why you took revenge. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over till the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order. Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb on Karma. This is Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, the former court bailiff. Look up a video of objections in every language. It's hilarious. Why don't you send it to the Discord for everybody? Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, the witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Let me repeat once more. The witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, and I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Of course! Plus some dual monsters. Man. I want to send both of these assholes to the Shadow Realm. No fingerprints! You see, before I worked as caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingerprints working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you snake. Burn your fingerprints off to hide your past. Yeah, fuck this guy. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that this case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? If I know one thing, and this is the thing I think I know. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little— There it is! For a little comic relief, huh? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to! Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. We get to cross-examine the parrot, y'all! Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly. I'd like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object. This is ridiculous. This is not even the most ridiculous thing in these games. Do you not remember everything else that's happened up to this point? Zephy can tell you all about ridiculous things in these games. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, I hope you're ready for the consequence. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go... I feel like the parrot as a witness has been a thing in the past. Wait until Ace Attorney 6 when you cross-examine the whale. There's a whale?! How did they even get into the courtroom? Sorry. Choking. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. On Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. There she is. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. Witness is ignoring me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who's your owner? Please, testify for us. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Witness, you can't just say hello, expect to see anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? As I recall, 2 days ago... Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget the L6! If I can get Polly to say that here, that'll prove that the caretaker had something to do with the L6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. Well, shit. That's not what you're supposed to say. We're fucked, guys. Forgot something. We forgot. Hello. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't retrain the parrot, could he? Y'all, this is ridiculous. Did he train her not to respond when asked if we've forgotten anything? Hold it! You're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot. Well, guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge there that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello, sir. Hold it! Let's see if we can do a different phrase. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established this parrot's name is Polly. Does it have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yes. Actually. Yes, it does. Huh, fascinating. Saying the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who's the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Polly Jenkins, his fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Right here. Take that! DL6 file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. Indeed, it does say that, yes. What is his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that's it. Wow, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We need some other corroborating evidence. How am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Farewell, witness. You may continue. Okay, we're getting closer.
Hold it!
Wait, somebody let that creep impregnate them? Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try it to get her to say anything, okay? Holly, what's the safe number? 1228, 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming this number has something to do with the caretaker. One, two, two, eight. It's the date. Shit, how did I miss that? It does. I was just double checking because it was like, does it? I don't remember. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ridiculous. How can the number to the safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Take that!
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? Case summary. It's on the case summary page. Fun fact, it's the only time until Ace Attorney 6 when they reference what year the game takes place in. Interesting. The case summary, specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, he used the date of the DL6 and sorry. The date of the DL6 incident is the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. God, I'm so thirsty. My throat is suffering from this. Certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret number dates. So it's not tangible proof. I set my ATM card my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number 1. So it's nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. It's a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. We did it. We did it. Somehow. We did it. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Okay, good to know to steal his money. I know, right? We can steal Von Karma's money now. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very Steal Karma's card and let's go shopping. I know, right? Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. A plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? That password is weaker than his defense, I know, right? So he's basically Yugimoto, now he's Yaman. Sure. Anyway, I admit, I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. I think that's what that said. Sorry, I hit the button too fast. Von Karma, where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Ooh, I'm stressed. Because now we gotta deal with the DL6. Drink water. More drinking water. There are few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're clear suspicion for this particular case, so I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. The statute of limitations, today, in the game, today, is our last day this case is open. 15 years is what they said. It was 15 years ago today. Today's our last day. That's all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
There it is. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth! Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge, but revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Oh, what do I do? Oh.
Objection!
The judgment's already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Fuck! Edgeworth, why? For 15 years, I've had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations, which ends today. The culprit is me. Damn it, Edgy. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. Yeah. Edgeworth, why? Okay. The defendant declared innocence, confessing to a different crime. The crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We tried this man for the crime of 15 years ago. He was a child, it was an accident. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Judge, just say no. Today's the last day anyway. Just be like, what are we gonna accomplish? You was like 8, buddy. I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? You can't just declare a new trial. I mean, didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Paperwork and shit. They don't care about the paperwork. Somebody else does the paperwork. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I take back all the good things I said about you, edgy boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Listen, he's just guilty. He's just full of guilt. Whether it's true he did it or not. He just confessed he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Here we go. Ugh. I just want to, I'm like so frustrated, I just want to rub my face, but I don't want to smear all my makeup, so I'm just gonna... Edgeworth, why? Now then, I would like to resume our trial. I would not! Judge, Mr. Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. Statute of limitations on the DL6 runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. On Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Okay. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Let's just also have Mia show up in the end of this and just make this all such an exciting event. The day I got into the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Huh. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. We can do this. We're gonna do this by the book, y'all. We're gonna press everything. We're gonna... What evidence do I have, by the way? Murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. That's the key. If Edgeworth threw it and it went off and he got shot, it wouldn't have been fired twice. Court bailiff trapped the Edgeworths. Okay. Oops! I didn't mean to do that. Fuck! Well, I just saved, so... I hit the wrong button. I was trying to open it and I hit the wrong button. Shit. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, I will think next time. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to open it. Because you... Okay. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost and Von Karma was the prosecutor. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem of Von Karma's evidence. I was going to leave and earthquake trapped in the city. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator? Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. Then as time passed, no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... something fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from its holster. And you picked it up? What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi and fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A minute later, there was a single gunshot. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. It was a terrible scream I remember to this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick. So, I think... Cindy remembers the scream to this day. But then Phoenix said that contradicts something. But this contradicts because the weapon fired twice. You sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Mile Edgeworth's testimony? It was on victim data, right? Yeah, victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that same shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? Yeah, I'm with Phoenix on this. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case? You do. If I'm correct. I'm gonna double check it. Yes. See? There's a gunshot in the window of the elevator. If it was in his... Because it says the bullet was in his heart. If it was in his heart, how is there a hole in the window? Okay. Yes. Your Honor, I think we'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. You have evidence that the second fire into the pistol is related to this incident. Please, God, let this be the evidence. Yeah, see, this bullet was taken from Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. Take that! Yes, okay. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the crime scene 15 years ago. Did the bullet lodge there pass through? It says it was taken from his heart. It lodged. This was the evidence. There's a second shot. Crime scene 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the accident. Photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Right here. Boop. Take that! That should be obvious. The contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We know the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who else could that someone be? The murderer. Who the fuck? I know who the murderer is. I think. I mean, I think it's Karma. That's my guess. I know I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Oh, fuck. What are you doing to me? Try the case summary page. Case summary? That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. You can never save enough. I know, I'm saving like every moment. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. Keep saving as he's talking, because I don't trust him. Bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Fuck. Tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I agree. I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Cause... I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No, but you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry, it's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. Ew, Karma's smiling. A puppy dies every time he smiles. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The shot was fired by Miles Edwards. Precisely. I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edwards before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? No, I haven't. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though it was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Been here before. It's just like my first day in court. Hey Zeffy, would you come fill up my water for me, please? There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
You can never save enough.
I'm saving. I'm trying to figure out what... I'm trying to figure something out. What am I missing, guys? What am I missing?
In the 3DS version, every time you save, it boots you back to the title screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was our guest appearance from Gavin. From Zeffy. Okay. Now I'm hot. Now I'm like stressed. I have an objection. I'm just gonna fucking object. I don't know what else to do. Just object. Just fucking might as well.
Objection!
I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Ah. It must exist. The second bullet. There she is, y'all! What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answer from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? But we've just heard proof it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. Who? The murder. Phoenix would object at his own wedding. No, Edgeworth would object at his own wedding. Karma would object at its own wedding. Murder? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? I object at Karma's wedding. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is... the bullet would be proof. I'm so sorry. I know that was loud in the mic. I apologize, my friends. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it away. camera goes to random weddings to object. If that was the case, and they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to pee all this. This isn't going well. Is there some pressing need for the murder to search for that bullet? Y'all, I don't know. Murder had to find it, the murderer didn't need it. Experience. You press a normal option, then Phoenix says the dumbest shit you ever heard. Murderer was cautious? Well, the murderer was very cautious sort. That's why the murderer was the bullet. If that was the case, they should have taken. So it's not this option. I'm just getting fucked up. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I'm dying. I'm losing. The murderer didn't need it then. Why the murderer has spent time looking for a stray bullet? I got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the crime scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? Huh. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Phoenix, what the fuck? But he's right. But, like... Yeah, I know exactly what happened. But I'm gonna keep going, because I think I know what's going on. Wait a second, I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only 1 bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes, I guess that's how it would work. Sometimes you press the correct option and Phoenix says the dumbest shit you ever heard. That's where I'm at! But I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. Okay. I know what happened. I think. But I feel like a dumbass if I say it and I'm wrong, so I'm not gonna say it. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. Say it? You want me to say it? Okay. So, Edgeworth throws the gun. It shoots wildly. It shoots out the window. Okay? He passes out. It shoots out the window. So it's not the second bullet, it's the first bullet. The first bullet, it hits the murderer, who I think is Von Karma. Von Karma then shoots Gregory Edgeworth, kills him. Don't know exactly how yet, but he shoots him. But because he's been shot, he has to have surgery. He took a long vacation after this event to recover from being shot. That's where I'm at. Theory, okay? Game theory. This is just a theory. Okay. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. Sometimes Tara says is the dumbest shit you ever heard. Fuck you. Also, I just want to let everyone know, my username is all lowercase. Don't capitalize the B and the T, alright? It's all lowercase. Bored Tara. We chill here, okay? If you're gonna capitalize it, you gotta capitalize all of it. But see, it makes sense, Zeffy. I'm onto something, and you're just trying to let me know I'm not onto something, but I'm onto something. A lame theory. Fuck you guys! See? This is why I didn't want to say nothing. I'm just gonna curl up in my chair. You guys are mean. So that would mean the murder came from outside, yes. Actually, a little warm now because I'm stressed. Gonna take off the jacket. Ooh, okay. You're onto something on crack. Fuck you guys. I can neither confirm nor deny if your theory is correct. That's fine. I don't want anyone to confirm it. Zeffy asked me to say it, so now I've said it, so now you can't bully me though. Don't confirm it or deny it. Board terror. Oh, fuck you, Mandalore. Also, I think you're right, actually. Thank you. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Thank you! The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. And now who's... Phoenix just said exactly what I said. Alrighty? So, we onto something, me and Phoenix. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. Thank you! I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you're saying. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. You might be right, though. I just wanted to join the Board Terra attack. Y'all are so mean. It's bullying just because I care. I've been watching Nagatoro. I'm supposed to bully you guys. You guys aren't supposed to bully me. That's not how this works. I'm the big titty goth GF here. I'm supposed to bully you. That's how this works. And stop writing my name stupid. I hate you guys. It's Board Terra. All lowercase. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. And now what? Look, they're saying exactly everything I just said. How's bored? That's actually fine. I like that. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. An unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in many years. Now look who was right. Now you're cool, hi, sorry, bully, board terror. See, you could do it all caps like that. You either do it all caps or all lowercase. It's all lowercase on all my stuff. Sorry, I'm fixing my ring. Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured. Which would mean... Okay, now Zeffy, if you weren't my mod and my boyfriend, I would just ban you for like 10 minutes. Board terror. Okay, you guys suck. Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Also, can the court not just hear us saying this? Like, we're right here. Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? I see this blowing up in my face. Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? There's a suspect. One lone suspect. Bortero is right. Good job, Bortero. You're so bad. I hate you guys. You're all the worst. You're so mean to me. I'm gonna pout now. There's one suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Farewell, Mr. Wright. Who's your suspect? what? Von Karma. I mean, I am the worst one because everyone else is picking on you, LOL. You're fine, Igloo Prince. You're good. See, these 3 people bullying me all know me in real life. So I'm just gonna beat them up later. I'll text them all later and yell at them. Igloo Prince is my new #1 fan right now because he's the only one not being mean to me in the chat. Von Karma. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object. I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst of my objection? They deserve it, lol. Try to be nice. No, they're being mean to me, so I'm gonna be mean to them later. When I can, you know, say mean things that I know about them in real life. I know that you guys forget, I know shit about you. We can spill the beans right here. Ah! I missed what he said. Something about being on vacation, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife? Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated me. Have them testify. Nick, let's find out whose doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. Like what? Oh, like I know about all your exes and all the baggage they bring. I know about your ex. I know about all your horniness. I know a lot of things about y'all. Probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. Make him disrobe. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull a bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere. But where? It's still in him! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I need to sneeze again, hold on. I lost it. Oh, my exes. I thought you were talking about Karma. No, I was talking about you guys. I know shit about you guys. So don't bully me on chat, because I know you. It's impossible to prove. That's what I'm going with. Because the bullet's in him. It's not that much baggage. Oh yeah, but they all have the same baggage. That's the problem. You just be attracting the same type of girls. It'd be impossible to find the doctor who had Von Karma now, even if Von Karma did undergo surgery. There's no baggage for me. Ha! Now you the one with the baggage. Seems you have finally come to your senses. You've realized the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen. The court record. There must be something. Court record? What could be in there? There's no timer. I better think on it as I go. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. Everyone has baggage, LOL. What is in here? Okay. No clues found on the scene. Got an elevator from a lost trial. Miles Edgeworth, H9, one bullet found in the heart, murder. Weapon fired twice. What else is in our court record? Still bears clear ballistic marking. Y'all. He said, sorry, he said I'll prove it and I'll use evidence to like so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is I don't know! Oh, he's stuttering now. Got you, Karma. I know. I don't know what the evidence is, though! This is the thing. This is the thing. Is Phoenix will know something, and I'm sitting here like, think crazy. What's crazy? Okay. Think crazy. Think crazy. I'm not crazy enough for this. Think crazy. And I think the bullet. He still has the bullet in him. That's my guess. So what would prove that he got shot? What can you put in Von Karma that proves there's a bullet in Oh shit! You're kidding, right? Are we okay? I forgot we even still had this. I wasn't looking at it. Or just because I went to another continent, started a relationship with a local, and then came back, she cheated on me with somebody from my hometown, doesn't mean I have baggage. Your theory was right, just do it again. Yes, we have a metal detector. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. Possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use his metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. I refuse! You refuse? What refusing this means. You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, order. I would have never guessed that, Zeffy! How? Leaving a bullet in is potentially dangerous. However, the defense request would be allowed to use a metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Also, should have been taking all the antibiotics. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you submit yourself to the testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Steffi, I would have never gotten that. How did you get it? It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. He also could have had a fake shoulder put in, my man. No, maybe you can't get that. Like a hip replacement. Can you get a shoulder replacement? Maybe not. I don't know. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. Ladies and gentlemen, the bullet. Zeffy Zeff is the real MVP. He's played all these games like 4 times. I was afraid this would happen, so I remained silent. I threw out metal detector as a joke. Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. Claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6. Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence, because you took it out of the records room yesterday. I do! I have the other bullet! With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Von Karma. What? You were close, 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? I would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth. I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 instead. And here's my final proof.
Take that!
That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victims to Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall that term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of the weapon. Don't you love that Von Karma clutches his shoulder when he's nervous? Yeah, it's pretty great. Ballistic marks are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. Blah, blah, blah. It's quite accurate. They told us this already. Like, 2 days ago. Both in-game and in real life. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Von Karma, is buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. How when he gets stressed, his shoulder twitches, he has a tell. And they'll tell you about them 1,000 times more in later games. Yeah, you guys ready to keep hearing about ballistic markings? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? And he just fucking... Okay, I'm not doing any more sounds. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Yeah, you shot Von Karma. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Ugh. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma. It was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death! Just banging his head. Yeah, terror sound effects. Yeah. Okay, 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like of you to make this kind of error. I would never have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. This is to go further beyond. Keep banging your head. Clip that. Somebody clip it. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all can clip it. Never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I'd never known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went to the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I'm pretty sure on your phone you can still clip. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. Say something funny? You're a little shit. I don't know. There you go. was funny. I'm not funny, y'all. Y'all can't make me be funny on the spot. Oh. I can look like an idiot. I can do that for you. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You were innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! And we did it. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 28th, 5:38 p.m. Damn, we've been here all day. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. Gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Hell yeah. Dinner on Gumshoe. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. On your phone, use the icon that looks like a clapboard. Yeah, I think he figured it out. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Ugh, another bot in the chat. Fuck these guys. Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Or, thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well. Let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. Gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Ugh, you don't look sick. It's Cayenne. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yes? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't it exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Yeah, something smells. It's usually the butts. She's leaving you, Larry. It's over. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, You didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but you used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know, I know. Why is this lunch money case that important? Did you not pay attention? He said it earlier. This is what made him become a defense attorney and everything. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. 38 lunch money? Christ, now what's your idea? It was for the month. It was $38 for the month. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was sitting still in detention. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 a.m. Maybe we should go back to sleep. Yes, I did check out your shop. I didn't, like, dig into it. I was like, oh, cool, this link. And I saved it. And then I was going to come back to it. And I haven't gotten to it yet. But I will. Maybe we should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Is she leaving us? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. Yeah, I've used That's the Deed before. I did favorite the shop. Like, I saved it. I think I favorited it. Now I'm not so sure, but either way, the link's there if I didn't. But yeah, I'm gonna come back to it and, like, order something. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. I'll become a full-fledged speeder medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Ah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! You're our small partner. I know, we don't want her to leave. Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving. Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it!
Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On that last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped Mr. Grossberg and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. What did Maya do to help? What? What? Don't skip the credits when they happen. The credits are fun. Oh, but I'm hungry! Okay. What evidence would cheer Maya up? Oh. Picture of her mom.
Take that!
Huh? Sorry, Nick, I just don't understand. Nothing about it. I don't understand this evidence either. It's okay, you don't have to try and cheer me up. But one day I'll come back and be useful, I promise. Well, I didn't fuck that up. I don't know what I was supposed to show her. This is it. See you soon, Maya. Thanks, Nick. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to... I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna be at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, you go get some rest. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll probably order something from your shop tonight as soon as I get off here. And I say goodbye to this novice defense attorney I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
Does she come back in later games? That's a question for Zephy. I'm pretty sure she does. She's supposed to show Maya the bullet she wrestled from Von Karma. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, well. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish you. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! And he hung his head low and went right back outside. Enjoy these streams. I'll stop by as often as I can. Kinda like he was embarrassed of something. Strange, huh? Cheer up, have a bullet. Enjoy these streams. I'll stop by as often as I can. Probably be Tuesdays and weekends. Yeah, that's totally cool. I try to have my schedule as, like, flexible. Nick? Haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working in his cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what I'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii now, yeah. Of course. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, don't ring my own bell, but I sort of tell him everything he knows. Sure, he's grateful. So, I stream on Thursday, and then I don't stream this weekend, because I'm going out of town. So, Thursday, and then we'll be back next week, to a regular schedule. Phoenix, right? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. How long are these credits? Probably pretty long. Ahem! Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Oh yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? Wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Do you know that the oh, no, she's rambling on. I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure I was to write a great deal. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. Wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know? Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. Wanted to visit, but I didn't have some time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. Says she can't buy them when she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. How long are these credits? Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real, now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Well, there's a ghost. And Rise from the Ashes, which we're not playing. I'm just gonna save, and we're not playing Rise from the Ashes, so. Alrighty, well that was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. That was the first game. And, ow. On Tuesday, we will start the second game. Or on Thursday. This is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So, yeah. That's where we're at. I had fun playing this. I'm excited to play the next one. We're going to play the whole trilogy. And then after the trilogy, I don't know what we're going to do. I think I want to play Danganronpa next. The Danganronpa trilogy. But we'll see. So, we're going to focus on playing Ace Attorney first. But, we're on to the second game on Thursday. Gavin says this one's the worst, so suffer through it with me. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Thursday, 7 o'clock. And we'll start the second game. So, peace. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see if there's somebody we can raid. You guys want to go watch Apex Legends? No, I don't really want to. So, we're just gonna turn it off today. Love you guys. Bye.